Hello, welcome back. We're picking up exactly where we were last time. On the way to go fight big old bosso spider lady, all the way over there, in her spider's den. So, despite what I said last time, we're going to try an initial go without summoning, just to see how I'm feeling. Like, it has been a little while since I played Dark Souls, excluding the last episode, so we could maybe do great against the boss. We could also do awfully, and I'll gauge what to do based off of our first try. If we can get it first try, great, but I never have. So this is more just to have a look into how things go, see if I can remember the route and everything. It should be fine, if we just... yeah, avoid dying to those men. I'm wondering if the... I did used to know why sometimes it did more damage, and I've completely forgotten. Hopefully someone will remind me. There always someone is, writes in the old comment section about these things. I don't know if I'm hitting a special part of the hitbox, or if I'm hitting them in this certain animation, because you can... There is a mechanic in this game where if you hit someone mid-animation, you do extra damage. I can't remember what it's called, but it's... It's quite a cool mechanic, 'cause it means you can hit players that are they have raising their arm up as if to hit you, and you hit them for damage. More damage, even. It's quite cool, because that's how it would be, you know. If someone's raising their arm like that, you probably would be able to just kill them. Yeah, here we go. Big old boss up here. Loads of Shreks up there. Somewhere around here, I think that might have been the Great Club we've just run past. Don't particularly want it today. Hopefully I don't just get flattened here. Oh, that was a little too close, I think. We also don't have many moss clumps, so I don't know if I'm going to bother using one here. You can't follow me in here. I think they've got like a... They've got a range. They won't follow you all the way into here. Quelaag's domain, though. As you can tell, big old spider somewhere up ahead. And some, I don't know, what do you call them? Like little eggy friends, maybe? Little eggy friends? So again, what's a polite thing? Let's go bow at them, you know. Hello, eggy friend. I understand your blight, because they're blight, like poison. Okay. how many? Oh, we only have two. Yeah. Let's keep those two for a more proper go. Do we have any more fire defensive armor while we're at it? How's this sack? Any good at fire? A little bit better. I don't tend to like thinking too much about these kinds of things. What do I say? Being really specific, you know, trying to get everything down to the wire in terms of like, oh, I have like 1.2 points more defense with this than the other thing. I normally just like to go with what looks pretty, because that's how you play Dark Souls, but, you know, that hat gives us a tiny bit more defense. That might be fun. Anyway, let's pop through. I think there's a nice little cinematic we will have to see. Oh, I quite like this sackhead. So let's watch the cinematic and then have our first go at Spider Waifu Boss. Actually the best boss in the game, just because of that one scene. Get an excellent look at her torso. Incidentally, if I remember correctly, which I seem to say every time, large weapons like this, if you hit her, you can stun her and do extra damage. So if we can try to do that a bit more, that would be great. Try and get a bit more stamina up and then just whack her in the face. And not die. Because I do want to give this a proper go first. Oh, that might be it. No. They have one insta-kill move that every time I've had a really good attempt, they always hit me with the old insta-kill move and it kills me instantly. And I hate it. And I can't remember the tell for it, that's the problem. I think she bends down and then it like... it just like shits out damage. So if we can just shit out damage at her quickly. The good thing about having Mildred for this fight, the NPC summon, is because she'll just basically... Oh, that might be it. No, that's a fire attack. It looks very similar to that, which is the issue. You can also whack her at the legs, but I don't want to do that, that'd be mean. I want to stay somewhere safe, so if I need to, I can back off. Try and be quite slow with this. Oh, I missed her. No, that'll be it. No, that's not it, that's just the sword. See, I'm a little bit on the edge, because then, oh god, must be like 10, 20 times I've fought this boss, gotten right to the end and then been one-shot, so I want to avoid that. No, that's a fire attack, that's fine. You can also stay around her back. Oh, that's it, that's the one-shot. No, that's not it either. That's one of the one-shots. I don't know how we survived that. Can you use it so I can at least, like, stop being paranoid? No, that's a lava attack. The poison's run out, at least. So another fight. If you don't have a long sword, or a spear, I guess is a better name. That's it. See her just, like, collapse onto the spider? That big old cloud does a shitload. I think it's magic damage, but I could be wrong. Might just be fire. But I hate it. So much. Our weapon's doing a crap load of damage, I've noticed, though. And you also have noticed I've not switched to the... What shield? The bloody grass crest. And that's because I've forgotten to. Yeah, if you stay by just to the left, often she'll miss you with a lot of these attacks. Oh, she was about to bend down to do the one-shot. I don't know if she still does it. Oh, yeah. That's about the range, by the way. It's about the range of 1.5 spiders to the side, I'd say, if I had to measure it. But the stun is really good. If you're having serious difficulty like I always have with this boss, grab, like, you know, a big old swordo. And stick to the left. Either stick behind her, but, like, her left in general, as you can see, like, she has really shit ability at hitting you. If you stand right to the side, though... Oh, she's doing it. See, we're on the wary. If you stand right to the left, you see, like, her sword, like, can never hit you. The only attack you have to watch out for is the one-shot. Whoa. I just... Okay, there you go, that's a personal record. First time I've beaten Quelaag on the first go, and also I've not summoned. That was a very good. I think that was a very good play. Entirely down to our weapon choice, by the way. If we'd still been using the dagger, we would have died there, 100%. Like, we were surviving because we were stunning. Look at the lava, by the way. God, I don't like how it, like, wiggles like that. It's like jelly. It makes me really uncomfortable. That was a really good play, though. I'm quite happy about that. That makes this episode a lot shorter than I was expecting it to be. See, ring the bell. See who's home. Have a little ring-a-ding-ding-ding. That's our next destination, Sen's Fortress. And there's the Guardian of the Fight Club, as some players might know him. This bloke up here. As he opens the gate to the next trial, which will probably be incredibly difficult, because I always find Sen's Fortress difficult. There's one spot at the top where I think I've died maybe like 10 times to, and had to spend like 5 hours getting past. But there we go. That's Sen's Fortress open. Homeward Bone, as this is indeed the end of the road. If we were to drop down there, we would drop down into the... Actually, no, I want to go there. That is not what we drop down to. So, as I've always spoken praises of, this game is incredibly interlinked. Down there, I think, is the Demon's Ruins. And I don't know if you can see Lost Isla from here. I don't think you can. Maybe bits of it, but really pretty area. And it's entirely, like... I don't want to say it's entirely optional. It's entirely optional to go to now. If I wanted to, I could go there. But there is a bonfire down here I want to grab before I go to the you-know-what, if you've played this game before. Have a speak with our someone else. We'll have a little go down into here, into the Demon's Ruins, and just have a little peek around to show it off, because Dark Souls has a very good way of subsetting RPG elements, where typically you'd be like... You know, normally in an RPG you'd be like, oh, demons, you know, I expect to see those everywhere. But, you know, this is like Dark Souls, so you hear Demon Ruins after having come out of, like, Blighttown. You know, it doesn't sound that bad, it just sounds like, you know, somewhere that's had a bit of a poison issue. You come somewhere called, which was incredibly difficult to most new players, Blighttown, and you come to a lava-filled, FPS-draining, tentacle monster in the distance waving ruins called the Demon's Ruins, and it makes you shit yourself, because it looks big, and it's like, there's a huge area. It's pretty fun. We'll get to it much later in the game, though. I like to do it right at the end. And, all the way over there is a super fire ember, so if you want to get like a plus... Is it plus 15 or plus 10 fire? I forget which. But it's over there across the lava. We'll have to... Much later, we'll have to have a greeting with a man over there, and that will solve the incident as to how the hell do we get over there, to where that item is, right in the distance. I don't know if you can see that. Also, these men have been friendly so far. These are... I'm a believer, if she tries. All-star. Some of them are not friendly, as we'll see, and they try to put little little maggots in our head, which really upsets me. They grab you and then like a little thing sticks out. It makes me really uncomfortable. And if we were to kill them, they'd lay eggs everywhere, which I'm going to do because I hate myself. No, do I? Can I even hit him? Yeah, they just like latch onto you and it's really creepy. But if we kill him, you'll see he licks out loads of little, really uncomfortable looking things. And his ragdoll's just being pulled along like it's disgusting. I don't like them. Just shoot him though. Or we could let them latch on and then lay their eggs in our stomach. That's a mechanic in this game. You can you can have eggs laid in your head. Do I want eggs laid in my head? Maybe. Maybe I do want eggs laid in my head. Come on, attack me. See what you've got. Oh, that just hurts. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. Oh, there were like 8 of them. I was like, oh, it's just 2 of them. They won't do any damage at all. No, there were like 8 of them. Oh. Okay. That's a small bit of drama. I'm going to quickly run back to where I am. Hopefully I haven't just lost 20,000 souls, but if I have, you know, you live, you lose. And I'm also going to equip the Run Fast, Go Fast shield. And I'll leave my armor on because it's useful. Let's hop back. I think it just goes to show that, like, the final boss of the game really is just, like, yourself. Like, I had, for some reason, a great deal of difficulty beating the boss which I've never had difficulty with, aka the Toothy Vagina Dragon. And then I've managed to beat the boss which normally takes me forever on the first try without summons. And then I managed to die to the Eggy Brethren. Come on, latch your eggs in. Give it a go. They need to actually grab onto your legs, I think. Yeah, that was it. There you go. I think that did it. I might let them do it a couple more times just for good measure. Go and do it. Oh. Oh, that definitely did it. So, normally you'd come down here and absolutely shit yourself because parasites are like one of the single scariest thing in the world. And I think most people can agree, like, you know, the dark's kind of scary, you know, giant monsters are kind of scary and all that, but like parasites are very much real and they're kind of scary. Like they're very small and you can't do much about them and they make you grotesque like this. But also makes you wonder like why the fuck they're all here, just praying in that general direction. They're all facing one way. It's not towards that bloke, is it? It's weird. And in reality, of course, we're about to find out. Do I want to wait first? I believe I'm going to wait first for it to happen. And I'll be back with you in a second. Oh god. It's horrifying. I've been sitting looking at my phone for 5 minutes and I've come back and suddenly there's like a big scrotum on my head. But there you go, that's the Egghead transformation. If you've never seen that happen or you've always crapped yourself when this started happening, and Jesus Christ, it does look a bit weird, doesn't it? So a bit of lore, tiny bit of lore behind this. So there's a bit of a parasitic infection going on, as you might be able to tell from my Eggy brethren here. We also can't wear a helmet, by the way. We're not allowed to. I took it off just there so you could see the old scratching in its full glory. If we were to leave this on, it would absorb all of our souls, like half of all of our souls, until we've, I think, taken about, is it 10,000 or 100,000 souls? And I think it evolves twice, and eventually its final evolution, your kick is replaced by a little, like, that comes out the top of your head. But I'm not going to do that. That's not the smartest idea. I'm instead going to level up Dex, because I'm one of those kinds of people. Excellent. And we're going to do our final visit of the day, which is to the fairest of all friends. I'm trying to be a little bit secretive about it, because if you really don't know about the secrets of the game, or you've never played the game before, this is quite a surprise. But there is something amiss in this location. Oh, I'm just gonna... Ooh. Is it this one? Oh, there you go. I was gonna try to hop back through the wall there, like Harry Potter, when he smashed his cart into the wall or whatever and got taken away on a train or something like that. But this is a secret wall and a new music. Hello, what's up?
Oh dear, what have we here? Are you a new servant?
A new servant? Of what? I mean, I am, obviously. That's why I've come here.
Go along and have audience with our fair lady. I pray that you will mind your manners.
Oh, I will mind my manners, don't worry. Thank you, his name's Ingi, by the way. He was a pyromancer. And then, well, he did something very naughty, like infect all of Blighttown with poison and viral infections and parasites and shit. However, a certain someone helped him with that problem, and in return was kind of damaged a little slight bit. So here is our best friend in the whole game, for which I'm going to equip the ring, which I got at the start, because I've never actually done this. I've heard these voice lines, but never on my own playthrough. So here's the old witch's ring. Should we not equip this, we won't be able to talk to this lady. It will just say ... But if we were to equip this ring, let's have a listen.
Quelaag, my dear sister.
She thinks we're the she thinks we're her sister, who we just like violently murdered, like actually we shoved a farming instrument into her face, and then killed her. And we've got her soul actually in her inventory, or in our inventory. Look right here. Once daughter of the Witch of Izalith, but now a Chaos Demon. So not only is her mother a serious Chaos Demon, her sister is as well, and so is she, and she's also been horribly poisoned, because I think, to my knowledge, I could be wrong about this, but I think she absorbed the poison from either Ingi or some really specific people, maybe just the Desians of Blighttown in general. But she's been horribly poisoned, and she's very, very hurt. So she has her sister look after her, who you can talk to with the old witch's ring.
My dear sister, the eggs, it hurts. They've gone still. I am afraid it may be too late. I am so sorry, dear sister.
Oh no, we've done a horrible thing. So she's like saved all of Blighttown, secretly behind.
Very nice to chat.
She's got no one in the world but her little servant over here, who I think she's blind. I don't know I think she's blind and deaf, and can't feel anything. So she's basically like, yeah, you know, like comatose essentially. But like the only one thing that she's got going for her in the entire world is her sister, who comes and looks after her, who we've just killed. But she thinks we're her sister because we've got the old witch's ring. And if you remember correctly, her mother, old ring from an old witch, engraved with indecipherable script but seemingly useless, actually has no other use than this. But I think it's either her mother's ring or her sister's ring or something. So she thinks we're her sister, and
Oh, my dear, don't mind me. It does not hurt terribly.
oh god, she's very strong. Anyway, let's also reinforce the Estus flask that we got earlier, with that soul. Thanks. I could also kill her and take her soul, but like, who would do that? You can't. She is the one good thing on this earth. Again.
Of course. Let me try.
Yeah. I'll join your covenant. The only government in the game, or the only covenant in the game you ever need to be in. Thank you. And we also get Great Chaos Fireball. And we can also give her humanity. I think it's...
Goodbye, Quelaag.
Is it 20 humanity or 30? And she'll open up a secret path, which is the only method, outside of using some dodgy strats, to save another friend. So, very sad. And if you completely miss out this area, you miss out on this entire NPC, and also your friend dies later. So, you know that. And I don't think she does much else. Look, she's fine as long as she's got her sister. And she says she'll be fine as long as we look after ourselves. We're not Quelaag though. We've killed her. She's long dead. I'm very sorry. Very, very fluffy looking spider though. She is the spider, by the way. Like, she's not actually fused with it. So I think the lore is a very long time ago. Start of the world times. Big ol' witch was like, yo, first flame's gone out, so she tried to make her own, and instead her and her daughters all turned into chaos demons like giant spiders, and she turned into a giant tree. Quite a story to bring up at the pub, I've got to be honest, but, you know, we're going to be her servant, basically, and go and harvest humanity and bring it to her, because she's the best NPC in the game. But I'm going to quickly show off the ring. Just, if you don't have the ring, this is all you can do. You can't interact with her at all. There's nothing you can do. Like, nothing at all. Unless you can give her humanity, but there's no voice lines. You have to have that ring on. Because you have to trick her into thinking that you're her friend. Yeah, okay, we've had enough of that now, though. Yeah, it does not hurt, great. Let's have a chat with Ingy, though.
Why not try this? I've no use for it any longer.
Egg. Oh, so this is what we're going to use to get rid of this thing on our head. I don't want it. If we have a quick little read of the description, it's a very, very fluffy-looking acorn. Or chestnut. I mean, say it's more of an acorn, but okay. The egg bearers have chosen to serve the flames of chaos. That's the covenant we've just joined. This is the like, flames of chaos or something along those lines. And the eggs symbolise that. They're forbidden, but they're only allowed under special circumstances. So basically, people who want to serve her take eggs on. So he took the eggs onto his back, which is where normal people, you've seen all the other people before, they've all taken them onto their back, which is a very normal place to have them. Unfortunately, we've had them onto our face, which is a serious issue.
Oh, what is it?
Will you tell us?
Incident.
Do you have an instrument?
I shall share my flame with you.
I think he gives you a pyromancy's flame. A pyromancer's flame, yeah.
You have served our fair lady well.
Yeah, he gives you pyromancy flame. So if you fail to save the other bloke later, you can come here and get pyromancy flame too, and also buy eggs, basically, to get rid of the... or the acorns to get rid of the eggs. Servant roster, why not? And you can buy poison mist and toxic mist, which are, if we read the descriptions, heretic shit. Ingy made them. This bloke down here made them. He became an egg-bearing undead who serves a deformed young girl who only speaks an unintelligible language. Why was he driven from the Great Swamp? One only needs to cast this pyromancy, a perverse diversion from the art of fire, and find out. So in this game, pyromancy is like life, or something like that. It's like a very natural thing, but a lot of people are scared of it because everything revolves around it, like this shit here, you know, everything revolves around it. This bloke's made, like, he's turned, like, what's essentially fire magic, but not really, but he's kind of turned fire magic into, like, poison toxic shit that, like, killed everyone. So we don't like him. I like him, but, like, no one else likes him. And you can go to the Great Swamp in Dark Souls 3, and it's as fucked up as this area is, basically. Thanks for that, Ingy. Anyway, we're allowed this egg vermifuge because it's on our head. Basically, he gives it to us because it's on our head. So that's a very nasty place to have it. He's like, he agrees with us, so he gives us that. Normally, you're not allowed to use it though because you're meant to keep the eggs. But we'll quickly rest. I'll end it here. Thank you very much for watching, and next time we'll head off to... oh god, we have to go to Sen's Fortress. We'll go to Sen's Fortress next time. But that'll be all. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye. All that.